Contrary to
She's
popular
big, but she ham. She look like her dad.
that they also believe
That's her
that
dad.
some of these
We up in this bitch.
Thanks for joining us for another GnEric session. What's good?
Life's good, dog, but it's hot as a bitch up in here, dog.
Jesus. Two-Face G.
University E, aka King Network, and it's getting more real the further we go.
Right.
We trying to stay less hydrated, bro, but this weather got us muy hydrated.
Bro, we're glistening right now.
Come on, say D, say hydrated. It's brown water, bro.
Oh,
of course it's water. Come on, man. It's YouTube. Yo, so we're trying to get a little bit organized. You know, we got a little video right here. You better just go through the video, you know, and have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
See what's good. Y'all intellectual, or you looking for some clickbait? What y'all really trying to do? We want to get deep with you. Put a comment. Is it offensive that we're really making you think about yourself? Or is it stimulating that we're making you have a conversation? I mean, look, life is short. We only have 24 hours. Let's motherfucking go. Kapre, what the fuck is this?
So, speaking of going down rabbit holes, right? We were talking about some different shit right before we got on the actual GnEric sessions.
That's going to be on Patreon. It's dark as a motherfucker.
Yeah, right. You know, mythologies are interesting to me. Personally, as part of GnEric, right? I don't know. I be on some ghost shit, some demon shit, you know, watching that kind of shit.
Watching the Plantation Brothers,
Okay.
Paranormal Brothers. What's your name?
You just think I'm just, you know, exacerbating racism by supporting.
I mean, I know how these Filipinos think, bro. I did a racial equity training, and apparently that's y'all's angle. Bro, I did a racial equity training, bro, to do onboard
that's
this
y'all's.
intern.
So you're...
Bro, there was a Filipino chick who's leading the training, and she said, well, you know, the Filipino stigma is that, like, we aren't black accepting. And I was like, oh, okay, taking notes, like, thinking about all my Filipino friends I grew up with and shit. Like, these fake motherfuckers. Like, bro, hella dumb. Like, bro, how is she the leader?
But no, that's kind of true what she said. There's truth in that because not all Filipinos are like my dad. My dad had an interesting perspective, and I really appreciate him for this. I look up to him. He's like, Gerard, I honestly didn't want you hanging around a lot of Filipinos. Like, you should be part of an American experience. Like, this is America. This is the, you know, country you're born into.
Assimilate.
Yeah, assimilate.
We're here, bro.
Right. He's like, I've never, like, wanted to steer you in any way to whoever you hang out with. I just told you to have good people around you, and that's how I choose. And that's, you know, going into some equality shit. But, you know, that's another
right.
topic.
We got sticky notes. We trying to be organized for y'all now. We got sticky notes, man. We got topics. Ain't gonna be no more little dead space and all that. People say we too drunk. Yeah. Hey, whatever. Hey, brown water. Stay hydrated. It's hot out here.
Speaking of organization, so Philippine mythology.
Philippine
Mythology.
Filipino.
Yeah.
PHF.
Philippine mythology.
Philippine mythology. A Filipino wrote that to do it in English. It's probably like, should it be Philippine mythology, or should it be Filipino mythology?
Interesting fact.
I don't know.
The pronoun in the Philippines is not gender specific.
Oh, y'all are theys and thems.
Sha. There's just one term for him or her. Sha.
Sha. Also, Sha look good. Niggas is like, I don't care what you talking about. Where at? Point them out.
Yeah. And we also point with our lips.
Ooh, Sha look good over there. Oh, that's dangerous. That's so dangerous. Alright, let's play this Kapre.
If you notice the scent of cigars in the Philippine jungle, or see the glow of embers near a giant tree,
He's smoking.
or maybe you feel the eyes of an 8-foot beast upon you while you sleep, it might just be the Kapre. What is perhaps the simplest creature in Philippine mythology turns out to have a very complicated past.
And he
In
got
this
some.
episode, we will attempt to peel away the layers that comprise the origin, history, and evolution.
You're gonna have a hard time
of
editing
the
this.
Kapre.
This is hot, off top. He was smoking and he said,
The Kapre has been described as a giant, dark-skinned, bad teeth, hangs out at trees and loves to smoke cigars. Sounds like one of my uncles.
Kapre is really interesting to me because it's almost the experiences with the
He said
Kapres are
that one.
almost, and the stories are almost the same Like you smell the tobacco, and there's something huge outside your window on the trees.
Nigga, your mom cheating.
It just sits in a tree, smokes a cigar, and doesn't really get.
Hey, bro. Hey. Look, I believe in like spirituality and all that shit like that, bro. But your mom is cheating. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. You know, keep 1,000. Like, women are the best cheaters out here, bro. Because they could be real slick with it, you know. Bro, come on, man. Big, dark figure hiding in the dark, smoking a cigar. Nigga.
You know.
Come on, bro. You was jumping out balconies.
I'll because how far we're in this, I'll give you my perspective. I always thought when people describe this to me as a younger Filipino who was visiting the Philippines, didn't know about my culture, learning about my culture, right? I always thought, I was like, bro, this sounds hella racist, low key. Like, I'm like, bro, this sounds like you have a black dude in a tree smoking a cigar. But, you know, this video will explain a little bit more about the origins of this.
No comment on the cheating. We're just going to just proceed past that?
Right.
Okay.
I'm trying to give cultural perspective.
I'm trying to give real perspective. This is why we work together. It's
right.
Okay. 201 with the cheating ass bitches out here in the Philippines.
That's about it. I've never heard of a Kapre harming anyone.
What am I doing?
It just likes to watch.
That's to watch.
Residents
See?
from Mambucal, this is the place, told us, whatever you do, go ahead and do whatever you need to do. But in the big circle right next to the entrance, there's a bend over.
Yes, there's my grandfather looked like him, bro.
Bro. I don't know if he was that pale, bro. I mean, maybe the picture I seen was in summertime.
I mean, he got like a little color, but he was for the very, very light skin, very, very fair skin.
This guy looked like he might not want to be in the sun too long. Your grandpa looked like he'd be cool sitting in the tree.
He'd be, you know, outside. My grandfather, big gardener, be outside. He had the, you know, little hat.
You know? This guy, no. You know, SPF,
I mean,
not high enough for you.
He don't look like he's doing any kind of work whatsoever.
I'm like, we're probably going to take this out because it's like super judgmental.
There, don't pass there because there's a black Kapre in there, and they're bad. That's the first time I had heard that there were the white Kapres who just smoked in the trees and let things be, and the black Kapre that would actually hurt you.
See? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I was like, this is... But continue. Let's continue.
I gotta hold my mouth. You see, I'm covering my mouth. I can't.
Yeah, let's continue.
Brown, rumored to live in the 100-year-old balete tree near the front entrance of
Balete tree.
Palace. In 2011, President Aquino even gave the tree
Aquino.
heritage status.
Like,
or maybe
That's like Aquino. So Aquino is like Smith.
oh. Okay.
Yeah, you know,
Body on motherfuckers.
like they're Kennedy. It's like there's a lot of Kennedys, but you know there are famous Kennedys, right?
Yeah, I feel like they're all connected, but maybe not.
Yeah,
I'm talking
kind
hella
of.
quiet. Whoa.
you've heard the tales of how Emilio Aguinaldo, a Filipino revolutionary and former president, had a Kapre who protected him. Rumors suggest that the Kapre was in fact David Fagan, an African-American soldier who defected to the Filipino Revolutionary Army led by Aguinaldo. Unconfirmed
But
reports.
that's dope, though. At the same time, he defected to the Philippine National Army. So we have black people living in the Philippines.
Bro, we've been everywhere.
Yeah.
We've been fucking everywhere.
So that's not what they teach everybody, you know.
Of course not.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course not. We've been everywhere, dog. Don't let them fool you about, you know, everybody came in the slave trade. Bro, we been around this bitch, nigga. You know, on the ships.
He
doing our
chose to
thing.
defect to the Philippine National Army.
Look up
That's-
the Moors. Hey, yeah. No, I'm tired of y'all niggas getting. I can't keep up with y'all niggas. You Chinese, Filipino, or you what's the other one? Spanish. What are you? You know? That's
So-
what's up. I feel it. We have a lot of similar plights, bro. Like he's probably related to me.
I remember from our first interview that I never knew exactly what a Kapre did. It was just this huge creature that was up in the tree smoking. I've read after that it was based on the Indian word kafir, or is it South African?
One puzzling aspect of the Kapre
Pause.
is where
Cats are scared of black people, bro. Continue.
Continue, and you'll learn why in this video, though.
I mean,
Continue.
I don't even care why y'all niggas is scared, bro. If you have a conversation, nigga, and quit fucking making up stories about us, nigga.
Colonialism.
Bro,
It was the Spanish who. Well, here.
Came from
right,
the
exactly. I learned in this
Islamic
bit, bro.
term
We
meaning
4 minutes in this
non-believer or
bitch. Fuck.
infidel. But exactly how and why this happened is unknown.
But it does in the
Especially
blunt,
since
because
the
I don't
Islamic
like them
population
skinny.
of the
Please, that
Philippines
do
didn't
me,
use
yeah,
the term.
that was fat.
I decided to go back to the beginning and trace exactly how the Kapre got its name. The word kafir comes from a pre-Islamic Arabic term meaning to cover seeds with earth or soil. In the Quran, it meant the denial of truth. Muslim historians in South Asia later used the term kafir for Hindus, Buddhists, and Sikhs. By the 15th century, the word kafir was used by Muslims in Africa to refer to the non-Muslim African slaves sold to
Bro,
European
pause,
and Asian
pause.
merchants.
Bro, you see all those niggas enslaving niggas? Did you see that?
Yes.
Bro, do y'all even know that that's really what's been going on, bro? What continues to go on? Willie Lynch letter.
Right.
We're continuing to divide and enslave each other, bro, through these stigmas and these separations and divisions based on fucking color, age, neighborhood, and all this other stupid ass superficial shit that don't even matter, while everybody else that just sees us as black people, bro, thrive in a world of at least public peace. We gotta stop the bullshit, dog.
I admire that you recognize that, but you don't feel like humans naturally are just tribal. Like that's just what ends up happening. Like
Humans,
it just becomes an instinct. Like
see, tribal is a word that we are built to use. We are naturally comfortable in comfort. So people we grew up around, people we know,
Right.
people we're set around, we're comfortable with it. We chill, we do what we do. But bro, everybody, once you realize that everybody is part of the same family, bro, and we really, I mean, I believe that we're put here to figure out how to be the best we can be together. You know, at the same time, have an individual path. But when there's people out here that think that being selfish and raping and plundering and getting all they can get, well, nigga, you about to die in this lifetime, bro. It's not going to do anything but set you guys back, because there's going to be a generation in their family, in the dictator's family, or a tyranner, whatever, dictator's family, let's keep it there, that's going to be like, bro, I'm not doing this shit. This is wrong.
right,
You know, and you setting yourself back because now they got to reverse all that shit.
right.
Without saying too much, bro, just worry about you. Stay on the right path, bro. Don't get too caught up in the superficial stuff, bro. It's easy to get caught up. It's easy to get instant gratification, but that's what fucking society is doing to people. They're stimulating conflict, bro. That's why they're making something out of nothing. A lot of conflict out here instead of solution out here. You know, are you caught up in conflict? Have you thought about a solution?
He said instead of solution, it's pollution.
Bro, whoever he is, bro.
He is you, E. I said I just simplified it.
Thank you, bro. People enjoy the excitement of drama, bro.
Yeah.
You know, they feel like they're doing something.
Right.
Like there's busy and then there's productive.
Correct. Do not mistake habit for work.
Yeah, bro. Like I've been like, oh, I'm busy, nigga, and I felt bad after because I'm like, oh, I am busy, but I need to reevaluate what I'm doing. I can be more productive.
Right.
I can get shit done this whole time.
Yeah, because you can go to the gym every day, but are you working?
Taking selfies and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, son.
So 441 onward.
Meanwhile, major changes were happening in the Philippines. In episode 1, we talked about the Hindu and Buddhist influences in the region. But by 1390, Muslim traders had spread Islam through much of Southeast Asia, including the southern Philippines. Later, in 1565, the Spanish began setting up colonies and converting the native populations to Christianity.
Yeah, Islam,
During this
Spanish.
time, the Spanish brought
Buddhism.
in slaves through Portuguese
Everybody
merchants.
trying to get up in
In
that.
historical documents, the slaves
I don't blame
brought from
them.
Acapulco to Manila were referred to as Negroes, while the slaves brought from East Africa through India and Malaysia were referred to as both Negroes and Kapres, borrowed from the Muslim term Kafir. By the mid-17th century,
I like how they have a
many of
real
these
map
slaves
where
were
Africa's
revolted.
hella big. That was
This is
dope.
what sparked the theory that
We were
the
raised on the
Kapre
imperial
was
maps,
an
you know
invention
that?
of the Spanish to stop
for
being
sure.
destroyed.
If you guys didn't know, American can fit in the northern part of Africa.
All the continents can fit in Africa except, like, what? Russia? Europe?
Russia, I mean, if you're talking about like China if you're talking about China in its totality, I don't think it can fit in Africa.
Like, I mean, everything can fit in there except Europe or Eurasia or.
I think it is Eurasia.
Yeah, bro. Africa big as shit.
Right.
Bro, and the maps that we grew up on as Americans, bro, made Africa look like it was
Made everything look hella small.
hella small,
compared
bro.
to the United States.
Yeah, little motherfucker. Bro, that's SDE, bro.
Right. I was just gonna say we were trying to dick swing and shit. Like,
Duh.
look how big our fucking country is.
Right. We got 50 stars in our shit. Like, damn, you making these motherfuckers take this test.
Right.
I feel bad for my girl. I'm like, I'll visit you in Fiji if you don't pass. She royalty or some shit, nigga. I might move to Fiji, nigga. Fuck the bullshit, boy. Deuces, nigga.
This is an episode of G. How's
This nigga clowning. With the shades on. Don't ever trust a nigga with shades on at night with a ring light, nigga. Bro, you about to have a cold tan line, boy. Looking like you had glasses on. Looking like a Renault 911. Was that what it was?
Yeah.
You been cutting yourself?
No, my tire did though, because the metal was exposed.
Don't cut yourself, guys.
Yeah.
Call 1-800. Don't kill yourself.
Hey, for real, dog. Don't do it. How about that? Just don't.
Yeah.
There's dope things that's gonna happen to you eventually.
If you just let it ride.
Right.
I mean, you might be in the dip right now, but you should always buy at the dip.
Exactly. That's a good point.
Evidence to prove this. In fact, use of the word and foreign slavery began to steadily decline from 1640 to 1820. It would be another 100 years until the word Kapre was used to describe the creature. But before we get to that, let's take a look at the origins of the Kapre's physical.
You already know what to do.
So we talked about the animist beliefs of the pre-Spanish Philippines.
What is that?
And how they believed in good and harmful spirits.
That's the
Contrary to
She's
popular
big, but
belief,
she ham. She look like her
shows
dad.
that they also believed
That's her
that
dad.
some of these early reports on folk beliefs of Filipino
Tall, huge black man lives in trees. Tall, huge. All the same descriptions.
But it was the Ilocano Pugot that smoked cigars in a tree before the Kapre took ownership of those
The Ilocanos?
characteristics.
yeah.
So how did the term Kapre get applied? Spanish literature written in the Philippines at the time showed that the word Kapre had evolved into
What y'all
a
niggas
term
talking about?
describing uncivilized or uncouth behavior. This description
Belligerent.
became a
Niggadom.
term for the
Nigga behavior.
You see, and
Ratchetness.
that is where racism got spread from these fucking that converted. This is why I distrust religion somewhat. These Spanish people took over the Philippines, brainwashed everybody into thinking black people were bad.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Why?
I don't know,
Fucking they bitches.
bro.
I'm joking. Like, all this shit, this is why you can't get too drunk. Because, like, that's a bad joke. But real talk, why? Why is...
like, I don't know.
This racism
Like,
happening.
why did this take place?
I don't know the research. We need to do some more reaction videos or some research videos on that type of stuff. You know, like, Yakub, maybe get a little bit deeper.
Right.
Because in order to answer the questions, I feel like we have to go, like, understand your history.
Right.
I'm not a fan of that because I feel like people repeat the history too much when they look into it. But I think understanding it will help us shift our new brain philosophies.
Right. How are you guys feeling about this? Is this stuff? Have you ever looked into any of this sort of shit? I'm curious. Send us your shit. Send us some shit. About.
Please don't
this.
send us no shit at all.
Well,
send
yeah.
us substance. I hope are y'all on this? If you're on this video still, I'm sending love.
See, I agree with your sentiment. And what I meant to say, if you're eating a healthy diet, a healthy brain diet, send us your shit. You know what I'm saying?
He like buttholes. That's why we got the ring light, really. Love y'all, bro. Family.
6:45.
I gotta take a piss. We about to start the video again?
All right, let's go take a break. Part duh. Whew. It's hot, man. Hold it, bro. Let me.
What you trying to do, man? Open the window. This nigga been opening and closing the window like this the bando, bro. He's like, bro, open the window. Man, it's too hot, bro. We should he's talking about hot, not temperature. It's hot. Let's close the window. They got shades on and shit. Talking about the sun's up. This nigga had shades on since the nighttime and shit.
Describing an uncivilized or uncouth behavior. This descriptive word became a general term for the pugot and any similar creature, their phonological alteration, pronounced it Kapre. The early 20th century was also the first time that the creature was reported to be smoking cigars and pipes. Tobacco was introduced to the Philippines in the late 16th century by the Spanish. But by 1782, a government monopoly turned tobacco into a strictly controlled crop on Luzon and Mindanao. Farmers were given quotas to reach and made very little profit, while corruption and bribery enriched government agents. The world-famous Manila cigar was a luxury.
But hey, pause real quick. Government regulations and quotas on businesses. This is the Industrial Revolution. This is when they were sending what's his face over to figure out the educational system, or before, after that, right? When they started training people to be part of the society of workers. Because the Industrial Revolution came after. What was talking about, bro? Where what's his face went over in 1800 something to Europe, came back with not depression, whatever the learning system is.
The Prussian system.
Okay, the Prussian system, and was training us to be workers in society to help the 1% with their gains. And I mean, this is what, 1882. So after that, they're saying there's government regulations on quotas and shit on what you gotta make, which is probably what forced people to get cheaper labor and get away with what they can get away with in certain areas. And that's why we're in a situation today where, like, even the biggest companies.
It's just good old capitalism, right?
Like, yeah, exactly. Good old capitalism, but, it's at the fucking despair of a fucking lower income, defenseless pawn in this game.
Right.
Where my people have once been. And it's fucked up that, the roles just change, and we're asking for solutions where we're at, which is cool, but we need solutions for everybody, bro. Like, why are we in this circle of selfishness? Did you know, bro, right now, there are 65 million unemployed Americans. Right?
That's
a lot. Guess how many jobs are available?
Like 80?
65 million.
I read a similar study on that. The younger generation, especially like these new 16, 17-year-olds, they're like, why would I ever work at Wendy's or the movie theaters or anything like that? It's like, when I can go on YouTube and make hella money.
Bro, I just want a handout like we're doing. Like, are we good? I mean, we don't know if we're good or not. I mean, you're watching, you're not commenting. The people that are watching, are you guys just our friends? We have some mysterious subscribers, and honestly, bro, I thought you'd be able to see it. We can't see it. We can't see who you are. Speak up, or get the fuck out of here. I'm dead ass serious, bro.
And
Getting a little
recently,
deep right now.
The physical transformation into what it is today.
I never finished this video.
Smoking. Its name stems from a pre-Islamic term meaning to cover with soil. It then showed up in the Quran. Later, it was used by Islamic scholars to describe non-Muslims. Borrowed by the Spanish, it describes some of the slaves brought by the Portuguese.
They're talking about our off-camera conversation about
To
Kafir,
describe a barbaric or uncivilized
where it is a discriminatory term,
was applied to the creature. Their phonological alteration,
which is discriminatory term used against other people of the same race.
Saw the word spelled with a K instead of a C.
Self-hate. 1143 self-hate.
It was literally religion. It's like, yo, you're not Muslim. You don't believe in Allah. Well, you're a lesser.
Crazy. I mean, that's just here. Like, I didn't even hear what you said, but it does make sense. I mean, non-Muslim, yeah, okay. Bro, I feel like we're all praising the same God. And are just in denial.
The Abrahamic religions do, for sure. I don't know, like, if, necessarily Indians or Buddhists, or they believe in the same God. Because they believe
in a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which I think is more so oh, it's too good to be true that this one person or this trinity can be responsible for all of this stuff.
Right.
But, I mean, you know, it makes me want to read their theology, their history, you know, and get to learn instead of judging and saying, oh, you're wrong. You know, like, I'm a Christian, but I'm unorthodox, you know, to where I'm not a diehard by the Bible type of person. I believe that your relationship is a personal relationship, but you should still strive to be the best person you can be and be as transparent and open as possible and learn and grow with each other. You know, but your most important battle is your inner battle.
Even though much of the Kapre's evolution is due to foreign influence, it's important to remember that its origin and ownership is truly and uniquely
That's a cat talking
Filipino.
about, I'm naturally ashy.
I think because of colonialism, of how
Like
the
a guardian of
Spanish
the galaxy.
made us think that we were less
Groot.
than what we
Right.
were, and how the Americans may or may not have reinforced that consciously or unconsciously. We Filipinos tend to think of anything local, anything of themselves as automatically inferior, and we need a white person to say otherwise. So
Pause.
it's
Pause.
changing now.
Pause. I love that she's saying that.
1232.
I love that she's saying that, bro. Not because it's, you know, showing that white people are the shit, but because she's saying that they feel inferior. Not that they are inferior, but they feel inferior until they get the acceptance or the appraisal of a white person. You know, so it's not necessarily belittling black people, but it's more so like, I really don't give a fuck what you think. I'm just trying to get this plug real quick and move forward.
I don't understand why that mentality started though. It's like so crazy.
Well, because you got the Spanish, the Chinese that's conquering y'all cats. Why haven't the Americans come to get us? And I think that even our earlier conversation about America and what it is and who we are as Americans is different than what she understands as Americans. She's saying white people. And bro, to be real, white people's supremacy and reign and constant low-key takeover of everything, bro, is, I mean, I see it, bro.
The sun never sets on the British Empire.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but all I'm saying is, when I see Biden meeting with Putin, I don't feel safer. I see two white people shaking hands and shit. Where's the black people at?
Not there.
Fucking charging $50 for reparations fees for Take Back Black Pride. That's what we're doing. Come on, son. Robbing each other in the hood, bro. On the hood, though. Come on, bro. I lost too many people, bro, to their own homies. Fuck y'all niggas, bro, with this all fake-ass Black Lives Matter shit. When you in the hood kicking up dust, nigga. And please don't take this out, bro, because niggas need to hear this shit, bro. Straight up. Nigga, hydrated your line, bro. Straight up. Do better, bro. Live right, nigga, and stay free out here, nigga. When I say stay free, bro, not just out of prison, bro, but in your mind, bro. Nigga, if you see hate when you look at another brother, you're tripping. If you see hate and you look at another human, you're tripping.
Right.
That's crazy, bro. We're the only thing that the world got, bro. We're sitting here in 110-degree weather, bro, in Seattle. I got homies in Alaska sitting in 70-degree weather, bro, in inner Alaska. Come on, dog.
How far north is that? Is that hella far north?
I don't know, inner Alaska. I don't fucking know.
Well, because Anchorage gets to like 70, 80.
Okay, maybe they're capping. I don't know, bro. People exaggerate. I don't know it's hot as a bitch, but over here, nigga, we breaking records.
But they say, no, but that's hella hot for them. That's like, because they're like, oh, when it hits 40 degrees here in Alaska, we're in shorts and flip-flops. Like, they're like, you know how we be putting our shit on early, like 60 degrees?
Easy.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm a short.
Yeah, this 100 is excessive.
Right.
This 100 is like, bro.
I lost so much weight today, probably.
Bro, look, diabetes. Hey, real talk, bro. Like, bitches can come multiple times. Like, nigga, this heat is so excessive, it's like, I already done came once. I don't know what's excessive to y'all bitches. Like, put in the comments, bro, how many times is, like, an acceptable amount to be like, okay, that was some good dick, I'm good tonight. Is it different per bitch?
Going to sleep. I'm sure it is. And I'm sure it's different per session, too.
Y'all motherfuckers don't understand. God bless your soul. You come in multiple times. We got one time to go. And don't be asking why it's not getting back right, nigga. There's a lot going on, man.
Right.
Science. What was your grade in science? Put that in the comments below. Using your right hand. Exactly. Because all the letters of the alphabet of the grades are on the left side. So, hey, take care of yourself. This fucking video, maybe we'll finish it. Maybe we won't, but we need an outro. So, nigga, GnEric out. Much love, family. Woody woo. Whoo.
Mahalo.
Yeah, put the kin in my. What's that mean?
Your mom is a whore?
Somebody said that at St. Paul one day, and I just never forgot it, but I never remember what it meant. What language is that?
Tagalog.